Welcome to the bottom line. I'm BoosBoswell, your host. Check it out. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. You know it's hard in these streets, and it's so much garbage. We're trying to bring you what's real and what you need to hear. Let's get real and heal. Take 12. Is Black America headed to hell? Let's see where our morals is at. The young brother tells it well.
Deep game. Sometimes the truth hurt. It's raw. It hurt feelings. It upset people. And this one right here might upset you, but somebody gotta say it, and some people are saying it, but I'ma say it too. My people, it's time to make better decisions. My man Charleston White be preaching it all the time, and before Charleston White started talking about it, I was telling my homies about it, and some of them, thought I was crazy. We can't boycott hip-hop. We got to be another way. They justified. But the reality is, and I listen to hip-hop, but I don't live hip-hop. But I do listen to hip-hop. I know how to let entertainment be entertainment. And in our community, because you listening to it at such a young age. When I was a young buck, what's the song? It was Afro Man, Because I Got High. That was hot. But my dad didn't let us listen to it. It wasn't that he was telling people, telling me to go get high, but he understood that I was a child and I shouldn't be listening to that, because as a child I couldn't separate entertainment from reality. And a lot of parents these days, I ain't saying that you wasn't raised right, but at the end of the day, Bumper, you wasn't raised right. So your ignorance ain't on you, but it's on you. Often people be like, well, financially, I got a homeboy, he real bad with money, real bad. And he always try to blame his mama or his daddy or his granddaddy and grandma. And wasn't nobody around me financially savvy, so that's why you a grown man. It's your fault you're not financially savvy. Didn't nobody in my family teach me about crypto, so what I do, I went and paid some people to teach me about crypto. Hip-hop is the demise of the black people. We glorify, you got to think, look at social media. We're going to glorify hip-hop in real life. This is what we do. We glorify it. We shoot them up, sell all the dope, smack all the women. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's negative, that's what hip-hop do. But then you get on social media and you see black people on there talking about high value man, high value women. Shut up. Look at the music you glorify, then you want somebody to treat you differently. That's what they hear. That's what they think you like. Women come out here, no clothes on, the hip-hop, Meg Thee Stallion. And I listen to hip-hop. I like the beats. I like the songs. Yeah, it's time to party. But I don't live by it. You female rappers get out here and talk disgusting. Do it sound good? Yeah, when we partying, yeah, that sound good. But then the reality of black women feel like everybody against you. Black men ain't worthy. Well, in the music, you all about $1. So when a nigga throw $1 at you or treat you like that's all you worth is just a piece of tail, y'all you rap about, I'm not gonna say who, but I know a person, 5 kids, I think she got 5, wanna be a rapper. Travel, do little, shows. I don't mean to call them little, like taking no credit, but you do what you can do. But you ain't got none of your children. And then people that know her will sit there and support her and root her on like she is doing right. I hang with a group of fellas, man, listen, we call each other out. Like, when you're doing it, yeah, man, we gonna let you know, like, boy, I like that, boy, you're doing your thing. But if you slipping, oh, man, then you gonna know it. hanging with somebody like me, you gonna always know. I'm gonna let you know when you're doing it. I'm gonna congratulate you, pat you on your back, cool. But when you're doing bad, I'm also gonna let you know. Not only do we just glorify hip hop, like if you haven't seen the effects in our community, listen, I remember being a young buck when everybody wasn't hard. Everybody wasn't hard. That was I don't see no games in being hard. Should you know how to defend yourself? Hey, man. But you ain't got to be hard to be able to defend yourself. You got these little bitty, itty bitty, tiny little, there's no knock on y'all, but some little tiny cats, and they will really shoot you. He got the mouth on it, man. Listen, he'll talk so much, talk reckless. And he feel like he can talk reckless and he get away with it because he really will shoot you. He don't know how to just be. It's okay, bro, to sit back and not be hard. I remember when being a bully as a kid, man, I used to chastise bullies. Being a bully was so lame. But you little itty bitty boys, even if you ain't little itty bitty, you guys walk around with these pistols, shoot a nigga quick and all. Bro, ain't nothing cool about that. But then wanna R.I.P. so-and-so. Or your mama sitting there crying, somebody shot my back. You raised him that way. Shut up. I don't want to hear that no more. You raised him like that. You let him listen to all that crazy ass music. Another thing we want to talk about, because the truth hurt, and this for my people. I be seeing, I wasn't no sports guy, I ain't gonna lie to you. It just wasn't, I was into the arts. I wasn't into sports. Did I play them occasionally? Yeah, I played them occasionally. It wasn't for me. Everything ain't for everybody. But in our community, not only do we glorify hip hop, and ain't nothing wrong with hip hop, it's the hip hop of today, it's the trap music. You got the cats in Houston talking about mob ties. You're not an Italian. You are no mob. Take some pride in yourself. If you was gonna do it, at least call it something that's black. But back to what I'm saying. Not only do we glorify hip hop, the negativity, but it be sports, man. I don't know how many athletes I know and how many mamas I know. And I'm not just directing this towards black women and mamas, but we talking about it, so we're gonna talk about it. How many black women I know, and then black men too, because you want to run out there and be the coach. You want to be the little league coach, the middle school coach. You want to mentor these athletes. How many athletes do you know that didn't make it and then don't do nothing with their life? Y'all, I saw a post talking about you can buy the boys shoes and do this and that, and you can put him in some sports. Sports is not gonna say, look around, brother. It's more to life and being black than entertainment. Everybody can't be no rapper or no singer or no model or no athlete. I knew some athletes, great athletes, and you look at their life today, and they didn't do nothing with it. And then you coaches want to be, I'm coaching because it's more than coaching. If it was more than coaching, then they would be doing more than nothing because they didn't make it in sports. Got a buddy of mine be telling me, man, I know you're going to let your son play this, and that. Listen, if he want to play, I'm going to let him play because that's what he's playing. Trying to be a professional athlete, professional recess. Come on, man. How many athletes professionally make it and after their career are bankrupt, broke? If you want to play sports, play them. And if you're going to coach them, coach them. But man, do you have to learn more than just sports, more than just entertainment. You spend your whole life grinding to perfect your craft in the sports, and that coach never sat down and talked to you about finances. That wasn't important. All you coaches swear y'all do it for the kids. You never taught them boys how to work with their hands, how to build something, how to repair something. It's all about sports. It ain't. I don't want to hear a coach tell me anything that is. If that were the case, we would have more examples in our community of black men outside of sports being successful. Especially the ones who ain't my buddy. My fault, y'all. I'm at work. Let me let this go. Buddy of a cousin of mine. He made it pro. Not only did he make it pro, but his big brother made it pro. And I'm not knocking what they did. But when you made it pro, man, because your mama, and I'm not knocking your mama, not trying to disrespect her. But black women to get behind their kids in these sports and root. And at the end of the day, if we just gonna be a buck because you ain't taught him nothing about real life, if I'm just being honest, y'all sit there and get behind them kids praying to God they make it pro because you want a free handout. You feel like they owe you something, and if they make it, you make it. Well, that ain't the case. See, 'cause this dude made it, his brother made it, and yeah, he went back home to his hometown, he bought his mama a house. And I applaud you, my brother. But she also failed you, my brother, because you live at home with your mama. And you had millionaire. Come on, you made it pro. But see, that's the thing. Everybody push sports, but don't teach you nothing outside of playing recess. That's all you know how to do. Can't read. They done boosted your grades to get you to the next level. Can't write. Not all of them. I got a buddy, Mr. Watts. His mama, Miss Lynn. Everybody who know me know if I speak of Miss Lynn, I speak highly. His little brother, Jordan West. I want to say he was number 14 for Hanley. When we was in high school, when he was a young buck, he had no interest in sports. Like Jordan was just a little kid. He didn't care about sports. He ended up being pretty decent at sports. But what I want to applaud him and her and the people around him for is whenever she speak of him, whenever I see him, he ain't talking about, even though he good, even though he be having offers, sports ain't his end goal. He is a businessman. He is great grades. He want to make it outside of sports. If sports happens for him professionally, hey, I can say I have confidence that he will do well with his money. All these athletes make it and do better. Jordan, I think you'll do great, buddy. All you entertainers, people want to say, bash Charleston White like they just telling a story. Why ain't the story some type of don't do what I did? And I'm not here to blame the producers or I'm not getting on my Kanye, but what I'm saying is motivational black music ain't no thing no more. If you think about the importance of music.
Customer 7, your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 1.
My bad, y'all. If you think about the importance of music, once upon a time they said we were slaves, right? And during slavery, black people to lift their spirits up would sing slave songs, hymns, different, That's what they did because music influences the mind. Women, y'all, I'm not blaming the women, but we're going to give the credit where credit due. It's on the man and the women, but we're going to talk about a woman right now. Half these cats run out here want to be a rapper or want to be a street nigga or any of that. They doing it to impress you women. Me personally, y'all ain't the type of women I want to impress.
Customer 7, your shower is ready.
Like I
Please
said,
proceed to shower 1.
I'm at work. I done took a break from my job to give you the message.
Your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 2.
But you females, these brothers out here doing this nonsense, they do the nonsense to impress you. They might say they ain't trying to get they about their bag. They getting that bag to be able to get the woman they want or the women they want. That's the reality of the world. And you women that swear y'all put the makeup on and have the clothes for yourself, stop it. The reason you do that is to get the guy's attention that you want. We gotta do better, y'all. If you look around, being money first. When you look at an example of money first and no morals, look at America. Dollar bill falling now. America, took...
Customer 8.
I apologize.
Your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 2.
The government, America, it took trades out of school for real. You can go to trade school, but, they don't push it for people who could really be successful. Not saying the people that go there can't be successful, but the ones who could maximize it, no, they push college to you guys. They push go be an employee for a corporation to make someone rich. That's what they push to you guys. Money first. They don't push trades for the everyday. It ain't no mom and pop shops. They don't got home ec for men and women for y'all to learn how to cook for yourselves. They don't got no programs at school for you to learn how to garden or farm, but we complain about what we eating and how expensive it is to eat healthy. It ain't that expensive if you learn how to grow your own food. It ain't even that expensive. If you like meat, you can have your own farm, and you ain't gotta use all the GMO things, all the steroid stuff that they put in these animals. But America about $1. Women don't. It ain't no, and not just women, but there are no classes in high school or middle school or any of that where you're learning how to sew. There's no more creativity or independence. We are trained to be dependent
Customer 9.
on the government.
Your shower is ready.
Being
Please
dependent,
proceed to shower 3.
being dependent on the government. Well, government was greedy. American dollar falling. America mad about the dollar falling. They ready to go to war. China got people who was enemies signing deals together because they see that ain't all about a buck. They gonna make money, yeah. They gonna make their money, absolutely. But China push education like nobody's business because that's what's important. Not you go to in America, you go to school and get a degree that leads to no job. That should be a sign that the government don't really care the way they do. They'll let you come in here because you about to come up off some money. And I know this ain't gonna get you no job, but that's not what's important. What's important is that we're gonna get this money out of you. The black community, money is ruining us. All we know how to do is entertainment. I mean, that's literally the ins and out of the black community is entertainment. And then for the entertainers, they move out of the black community to the white community. They don't even want to be around y'all. They got y'all killing each other, bumping their music hard, living, Jeezy, he told his son, go to college. Told everybody else, trap or die. And he can apologize now, but all you rappers, Ice Cube, Jeezy, Snoop Dogg, the list can go on for a minute. Old rappers who started to make this okay. Y'all should come out and apologize to the people and tell them that ain't the way. I be watching Wallow, or at least I used to watch Wallow, and Wallow first started off, trying to lead black men from doing the nonsense that they was doing. But even Wallow all about a buck now. He want to be a motivational speaker now. We don't need no motivational speakers. There's a lot of them. What you need to be doing is what you was doing. Talking to the young black cats who head down that road that you headed down. But it's all about a buck. We got to wake up. The world is an ugly place. America is looking real bad. And it's gonna be even worse. It's all about a buck. They got everybody out here doing credit. All about credit, buying houses, and all that just was a big thing with COVID. It's almost like they played us. Everybody was out here finding a million ways to get into debt, and now they talking about war. Let me tell you something about debt if you didn't know. You can't leave this country and to move out of the country if you owe this country money. You can't leave till you pay them their money. And then you gotta have the money to go. So everybody, congratulations. I'm not knocking your blessing. Congratulations. But just know America about a buck. America is selfish. And in our community, we just like America. Something gotta change. I know this message gonna make a lot of people upset, but hey, that's okay. You can't make everybody happy all the time. That's what they told me. We gotta do something different. And let me tell you another thing about war in America. They push, and I'm not here to hurt no feelings, but the truth is painful if you're not willing to accept it. They've been pushing homosexuality like nobody business, and these gender roles and these equality and all like okay, let me tell you about war. Women, if war gets serious, like World War I, World War II, when war is serious, you men who have been letting you play like women, they're not gonna let that go. If it's a draft, you've been playing like a woman, guess what? They're gonna treat you like the man you are that day. And you women that's been playing like men, you got the easy part of it. You get to be a woman again, because you ain't about to go out here and shoot no guns at nobody and all that. And I get it. I'm not going to shoot any guns at anyone who hasn't done anything to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what I'm saying is, you women, if it gets bad, you'll be on the homeland, sewing, cooking, taking medical care of the wounded. They will treat you like the lady you are that day. And for you guys, you ain't gonna be over here popping your gums and acting like a woman. They gonna put that bazooka in your hand.
Customer 10, your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 4.
They gonna put that gun in your hand, and they gonna give you a pat on the tail and tell you toughen up. And you ain't gonna have no time to be out there in that field playing and sissying around, because your life on the line. I guarantee the bass come out your voice then when them bullets flying by. Now, is this something I want to see happen? Of course not. Don't nobody want to go to war. But America's greedy, man. They don't care. They don't. Just prepare yourselves. And for our people, hey, we got to realize we more than entertainment. Everything can't be about no entertainment and a dollar. Be self-sufficient, man. Teach people. Spread your knowledge if you got some. But don't. I spread knowledge so when I made enough mistakes in life that I can warn you before you do it. I can tell you before you do it, because you don't have to make the same mistakes I made. I'm not going to withhold the information from you because I'm a crab in a barrel. I'm going to tell you, this what I did. This where I messed up. This is what you should do if you don't want to mess up. Hopefully you don't mess up. But man, listen, these trucks rolling in and out of here, and I got to get back to work. It's been a 30-minute break already. Stay humble, stay hungry, stay accountable. You know, stay wise, grow, take the truth, shoot for a better tomorrow, improve yourself. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Just do better. That's all I can say. Just stay hungry, stay humble, and do better.